Alright guys, welcome back to the channel and another batch of WWE 2K17 news, as today seen 2K Sports release the latest patch update in version 1.05. So I'm going to go over the notes for this update as there's quite a few things to cover, most of which are bug fixes, a lot of which were actually caused by the previous patch with 1.04. So let's take a look at the updates as we start things with gameplay. First off, 2K have added the ability to manually trigger the chain wrestling system at the beginning of a match, as previously this only happened if both superstars attempted to grapple at the same time. To initiate the chain wrestling system, simply walk up to your opponent in the early stages of the match and press R1 next on PlayStation or RB and A on Xbox. This will then see your superstar lock up with your opponent in the chain wrestling system, where you can then select a hold position. A second gameplay update sees the ability to now have multiple bottom rope animations going on at the same time in Royal Rumble matches, as previously if one bottom rope animation was in progress, then it was impossible to start another. The rest of the gameplay updates are more fixes than changes, with 2K fixing problems with Cesaro's alternate attire when entering a match, updating wake up taunts so that your opponent now turns around to face the attacker, and fixing an issue with players being unable to control both tag team partners as well as stopping partners from breaking up pins in elimination matches. 2K also addressed other problems with AI not switching targets and accidentally picking up opponents instead of initiating ground grapples, issues with charged diving attacks to the outside, and fixing the Enziguri animation so it now connects properly against groggy opponents. Moving on to online changes, and there's not as much listed, however 2K note that they have addressed various issues in regards to online stability, as well as enabling both stitching and body oil to now display properly on superstars in online matches. As for my career, again we're seeing 2K addressing stability issues after the previous patch caused a lot of crashes during cutscenes, and they've also fixed an issue with logos not appearing on your custom superstar when importing them to my career mode. Universe mode also sees some fixes when it comes to resetting superstars, as previously not all settings would revert back to normal, but that has now been fixed. On to visual presentation, which covers all modes, and we'll have an update to Finn Balor's entrance in which his animation is now being better synced with his music. Braun Strowman's been updated to allow him to come down ringside as a manager with his mask on during entrances, and there's been issues addressed when it comes to certain title motions not displaying championships, as well as a duplicate championship glitch that happened during ladder match entrances. As for Natalya, she now features a unique header and wall parts when viewing her entrance in game, and 2K have addressed an issue with the background appearing improperly during entrances for custom arenas set in venue size 4. Up next to create superstar updates is 2K have finally added the option to rotate superstars when applying hair dye, so you can now access the top of their head, as well as updating hair dye so that it now applies to the underside of the hair on layered hairstyles. Speaking of hair, Kane's hair has been updated so that it now appears over his masks when they're equipped, as previously the mask appeared on top of the hair, and 2K have addressed a stability issue when scrolling through the selectable buttocks for the ladies, which caused the game to slow down, as well as a warping issue that occurred when combining certain dress outfits with high knee boots. As for the other fixes, they fixed an issue with importing Asuka's attire to the superstars, and also fixed a problem with boot tassels behaving unnaturally for female superstars. On to create a victory, and the problem with superstars shaking unnaturally during animations is now being fixed, as well as a glitch that's seen victory music play when setting victory music to none. There's also updates for movesets too, as previously when you copied a moveset to another superstar it didn't copy over the attributes, meaning you had to then do these manually. However, this issue is now being fixed and the attributes now also copy over. Community Creations now allows for players to upload alternate attires for managers, which had previously been disabled. Therefore, you can now update attires for the likes of Lana and Paul Heyman, and 2K have also fixed an issue with the upload date filter, so that now works properly when searching for creations. Next comes audio updates, which has been something a lot of people had been hoping for after a lot of the commentary was removed in the last update, and seeing the commentators no longer talking about superstars in matchup screens and instead using general lines that are generally used for custom superstars. However, this is now being fixed as 2K lists that they've addressed the issue in matchup screens. Also fixed is Lillian Garcia announcing contested custom championships prior and post match, as well as heel superstars not being booed by default. In regards to music, Breezango's theme has now been added to the music jukebox, so you can now select that to play during menus, and an issue with the entrance music not playing properly when using the International Sensation entrance motion has now also been fixed. Finally, 2K have added support for the WWE 2K17 Future Stars pack, which is the next DLC pack to be released and should come out sometime in early January. They've also fixed issues with pin combos and major reversals for the Kinshasa 1 move in the NXT Enhancement pack, and a problem with Psycho Sid's knee pads not appearing correctly on alternate attires in the Legends pack. So there you go, that's all the new updates included in today's patch, which is version 1.05. The patch is out for download right now on PlayStation 4 and should also be available on Xbox One later today. With that brings us to the end of today's video, but let me know what you think of the updates in the comments, as well as if there's any other problems that you've noticed that haven't been fixed that you would like to see addressed in the next patch. Until next time, thanks for taking the time to watch, hit that like button if you enjoyed the video, subscribe for more WWE 2K content, have yourself an awesome day, and I'll catch you later.